simple cooking made simple with a Carolina chef. We made a little quiche this evening for my dinner. I love quiche. I can eat it for breakfast, lunch, dinner. It doesn't matter when it is. I can eat it hot, cold. It's always good. Always good. We have a special ingredient, so make sure you check out the description below so you see what that special ingredient is. A lot of people don't know about it, but it does up your game when you make a quiche. And if you will, go ahead and smash that like button for me. We need all them smashes we can get. So, if you want to make a nice, wonderful quiche for breakfast, lunch, dinner, keep watching and let's play. Before we start playing, make sure you check out all of our other breakfast options and recipes because they are wonderful. And you want flavor? You're going to get flavor with these recipes because I'm always adding something to something just to make it that much more flavor, with that much blah, 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 to make it that much more flavor. So one of the first things you want to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And we have a pie shell. This is a deep dish. And we're just going to take our fork, poke some little holes in this. So you're going to let this want to thaw for about 10 minutes or so before we stick this in the oven. We're going to cook this for 5 minutes. And while we're letting this cook, we're going to get all the other ingredients ready to go. So one of the first ingredients we're going to use is cheese. This is cheddar. It's a block. I love fresh grated cheese. Bam! So we have our cheese that's probably about right at 1.5 cups, maybe 2 cups. We'll use probably about half of this and I'll save the rest. So the next ingredient we're going to be using is some bacon. So you want to cook your bacon first, or you can buy the little bacon box if you want to do that instead. But I'm using a thick cut bacon. I cooked it on 350 degrees until it becomes nice and crispy. Now we have 4 eggs, and we're going to add a cup of heavy cream to this. Also, 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. Didn't get it all. 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and then 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. Normally, I would add some fresh chives, chop up there, but the store didn't have it, so we're improvising. So we're just going to twist this good. Now that is ready. So now we just got to finish letting this pie crust cook for another 3 minutes or so. So when you know that your pie shell is ready, it's going to start puffing up just a little bit, and you'll be able to tell that it doesn't look like raw. It'll be a little bit lighter on the top, and you can start to see those little fork holes kind of start closing up. So the first thing we want to do, we're going to add our bacon. So I'm going to add about 5 slices, and I'm just going to break this up with my hand because I want some good, nice little chunks in there, and make sure it covers the bottom. Actually, we're going to add 2 more slices just to cover that up. And then also we're going to use our cheese. And I'm going to use about 1 cup because I love some cheese. And everything's better with cheese. And then we're going to add our egg mixture to this. And you're just going to want to kind of move it around while you're pouring so it gets all good in there. Because this, it doesn't look like it's a full pie shell, but that's okay because once this stuff starts to cook, it's going to puff up. And also too, if you don't want as much black pepper, maybe cut that in half. I'm a fan of black pepper, so that's why I used 1/2 teaspoon. So I'm going to get that pepper flavor. And a lot of people are kind of like, nutmeg in your quiche. I love nutmeg in a quiche. It gives it a whole different flavor. It's very tasty that way. So let's stick this in the oven. We're going to cook it on 350 for about 50 minutes. So we're going to look for that golden edge all the way around. So right up, like I said, 50 minutes and we should be good to go. So our quiche just came out of the oven and we pulled it out in like 48 minutes on 350 degrees. Man, oh man, I love some good quiche and I cannot wait to dive into this because I know it's going to be good. It's going to taste delicious. Delicious. So we hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you will, leave us a comment down below. Make sure you do the 4 S's. Smash that like button, subscribe, share with your family and friends, and set your notifications. So when we release a new video, you will get notified. Thanks so much. God bless.